546. Yeah, I think it's going to make sense to stop in Windhelm. Ooh, wait a minute. What's this? What? A half-dead highwayman. Poor bastard, he couldn't even reach his target. Fool. Overburdened, really?
An orc follows to the death. Fine, let's trade then.
Let's see. You can have that. I guess I do have a lot of arrows, don't I? Oh! Right. Will you put that on? I know you've got one on your backpack. Sweet. Give me that damn ring, you fool. Put on the ring of recuperation. Thank you. Of course, now you might put one of those rings on. I don't know. I guess I can give you more healing too, huh? Troll hide, and how about, let's say 4 grand? That's good enough. Okay. And I want to give Hood...
To our next
what?
Task.
No, give
My
me that.
blood's calm. I prefer it boiling.
Give me
Fine.
that back,
Let's
you
trade
fool.
then.
Where is it? Dwarven Helmet of Alteration. What the hell, man? You don't even cast alteration spells.
Malakath, witness our deeds.
I'm right behind you.
What I was going to say was I wanted to give Hood these scrolls.
What do you want me to carry?
Sure, Candlelight. I don't know if she'll use it or not. Courage. Also,
Let's
I've been
get going, then.
saving up for a while my soul gems that I pick up. I'm thinking I could cast that soul evocation. Oh, right, I want to check out this thing. Soul gem evocation and replenish them. Ah, alright. I need a pickaxe.
My blood's calm. I prefer it. Fine. Let's trade then.
I know you prefer it boiling, man.
Let's do our next task.
Whoa. Okay. Got some ore. Let's keep on moving. What's down this way? Just the other side of the waterfall? Anything, nothing I can get to? I can't get into the town this way, can I? This is just a waste of time. Damn, why did it look like this was a way to go? It really looked like a path. I got that sound just because I've entered East March? Maybe I can get to the docks? From here? Ooh. What? Stupid husky. It's dead? Alright, fine, it's dead. Can I get to the docks over here? Maybe. Oh, God! Nope, I can't. It's freezing. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do, you guys. I'm going to say I can climb this. Via TC... Oops, sorry, I hit the mic. Via TCL. There we go. Whew. Oh, I still got wet, though. Is there a fire? This'll work. Oh, God. Next time, don't go that way. Just go to the bridge. Drying out very fast. That's nice. Can't seem to get any warmer. Before I go elsewhere, does it make sense for us to do anything else here in town? Right, white file. Of course, I'm not doing that right now. Wave at 9. That's up in Hafingar. That's Ungrian. I gotta kill him still. That one's in Riften. I got the invisibility though to do it. That's in Riften. That one's my Talk to the Greybeards one. Delvin. Squatters at Mixwater Mill. I forget why we got that. We did get it as a rumor though, and I think I have Mixwater Mill on the map too. I think it's between here and... I think it's in Eastmarch, south of here. Collect the bounty for Manurial. That's for the bandit camp that was off the lake down in the rift that we took care of. Inbuild Barrow. Don't know why we would do that. Don't think we would. Suspicious Dark Elf. Dragon in the Reach. Altrusis Note. Not going to do that. Jarl of Falkreath. Suspicious Elf. Strange Noises in Greywater Grotto. That's in Falkreath, I think. Talos and Runil's Journal. That's going way back to the very beginning. We'll get there eventually. Hello.
The Nords don't appreciate us, but so what? I don't appreciate them right back.
Sorry, I don't have time to talk. I gotta get someplace that's warm. We'll just go straight to Candlehearth. I suppose we do have some things to sell. We don't have a fence up here yet, I don't think, right? But maybe some of these traders will accommodate us for things that we didn't steal.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Thanks.
All my goods. Take a look.
First off, what do you got? Ooh, that'd be nice. Help keep me from freezing to death out there, but not for now. It's like I wonder if she'd cast a spell, like a healing spell. Icewind, that would replace her staves. It's all so expensive, though. Guess I could sell you back the Imperial Bow. Could always get another one if my Dwarven one breaks. Oh, ably lockpicking. I should be using that, shouldn't I? I wonder if that would get me over... I wonder if that would get me to the point where I could do Adept. Or Expert. Maybe. Maybe not. Ably aiming, ably fighting. I keep forgetting to use these entirely, so let's just sell them. I gotta keep remember to use these damn poisons. $29.20, I'm gonna save. Sell you that. Is that the only book to sell? Yeah, I guess so. A bunch of ore. And some soul gems. Okay. Let me talk to my friend here, Dargo.
Do come again.
You have a grim look.
Thank you.
Fine. Let's trade then.
I'm gonna have to keep those arrows and bolts. I don't know why. I don't remember what's stolen and what's not. Let's take those on the off chance that some of them aren't stolen. That's probably good for now.
Lead us to our next task.
I like to share my good fortune. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Okay, good. Several of them are not stolen. Have that. And that. And that's good, I think. Thank you, Revan.
Until next time.
Okay, it's getting to be evening time. I wonder if there's still people in the market, though. Completely dry, that's good. Ah, yeah, there are still some people about.
I don't haggle. If you want a lower price, look elsewhere.
Aurelian, maybe? He's gonna be upset when we tell him we haven't.
Private stuff.
Jesus!
They're a talkative bunch.
What the hell?
Pigs fly.
Still don't believe me, huh? I told you I found the recipe. All I have to do is follow the instructions.
Yeah, but this isn't like boiling an egg. There's a reason only a handful of people can do it.
I don't appreciate.
And I'm one of those people. Just watch and learn.
I'm watching, but I think the only thing I'm learning is how many feathers you have in your brain.
You won't be laughing when your health is fading and you're begging me for a drink.
If you ask me, I think I'm better off using it to coat my axe.
I hope you have coin to
You need to
spend
have more
and you're
faith,
not just
friend.
here to gawk at
Not
my
only do
goods.
they work, we have enough gold left over for the ride to Winterhold. How does a nice, leisurely carriage ride sound to that sore neck of yours?
Save it. I'd rather you buy me a drink. But fine, you convince me. I'll go get my things.
Where are you guys going?
Sorry, I can't talk. We're on a little quest of our own.
Alright, I'll leave you to it then.
May the 8 guide you to the file.
Thank you, yes, that's still a priority of mine, of course. I was going to ask those guys where they were going, because we just came from Winterhold. I was curious what they were going up there for. Just to trade here, my man.
So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Possibly. Oh yeah, I probably want a few of those, don't I? Let's get one and see how it goes. Chanting, fighting, lockpicking, pickpocketing, restoring. Featherweight. Dang, no invisibility. Okay. Is that all? Really all? Suppose it is.
Why are you still standing around here? Go get me the file.
Excuse me. Sorry, gotta avoid the old man who's shouting at me. You guys still trading?
Everyone says your
Damn.
Greyman
Nope.
is the best smith in Skyrim. I plan to change a few minds.
Alright, we'll get to the inn. Have a drink. Even though we're still satiated, we'll eat something, because we haven't eaten all day.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Erica,
Can't just throw the big log
want a
on the
drink?
fire. Gotta have a little bit.
what do you got?
Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both.
Maybe the cooked beef? I was hoping for a mead, but oh, here we go. Nord mead. Sure, sounds good. Actually, that'll probably do. Thank you.
See you around.
I swear we've seen her dead on the road.
Need something?
I guess if she's a necromancer, though, that might fit. Right. Okay, look, we need a room, please.
Got some fresh baked bread and good cheese if you're after a bite to eat.
I forgot to take a bath when we left Winterhold. I'll have to do that here. Come to the right place. How long will you be staying? Just for a night, please.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thanks.
I'll show you to your room.
That's
Right
okay.
this way.
I'll find it. Ooh. Never been in here. Who the hell are you?
Need something?
No. Didn't know who you were or why you were hanging out in here. Completely warm. Perhaps even completely dry.
Need something?
No.
If it's a mercenary you're looking for, you
No.
found him.
Let me
There's
know
no
if there's
stronger
anything
sword
else
arm
you
for
need.
hire in all Skyrim.
I still can't believe Isabella's gone.
Walk the roads of Skyrim
She was such a
alone.
helpful young lass.
Horses.
Charity.
Oh, right, horses.
Do you have any idea how dull horses are?
Oh, he doesn't say anything. I can just approach him. Hey, how do you like Windhelm, dude?
Don't care for it. Not that the stonework isn't impressive, but it's also bland. I may call the Grey Quarter a slum, but at least it has those colorful little banners. And that's another thing. The Grey Quarter, what a stupid name. Them dark elves are more blue than grey, if you ask me.
Okay.
The Stone Quarter, now that's grey. One of these days I'm gonna visit the palace and tell them to switch the names.
What other quarters may I give my opinions on?
Just a few septums.
What do you think of the atmosphere here in Candlehearth?
The people are meaner, but too lazy to do anything about it. I keep telling Sheila we have to go to the Dark Elf Club instead, but she likes it here. I just can't say no to that woman.
I don't know that I've met Scheller. Is this her? Nope. Nope. Garth?
The divine smile on those who
Party on, Garth.
charity.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, let's make a request, sure.
All right. What can I do for you? Song, lute playing, poetry?
Poetry. 3-piece version of regular red.
Coin for a poor old woman.
This is interesting. Portraiture, a 3-piece instrumental, please.
Certainly. It's a fine tune and a good request.
Who are your bandmates?
Customers would love the opportunity to hear a quartet.
A few
You're not
septums for
truly
my supper
considering
is all I
accepting
ask.
outsiders.
What?
I hope so. What about a maiden fair from the Bard's College?
Sir, not likely.
You know, some nights, when I close my eyes, I'm composing a new song. A ballad. For my love.
Yeah, let's hear it. Cool. Wait. I hear a flute. Where's the flute? Is it downstairs? Oh, it's Scheller. I want to talk to her. Where's the flute? I heard it for a second. Oh, you're playing the flute. No? Luaffin's playing the flute. Where did I see Luaff? Oh, Luaffin's down here. That's sweet. She's playing down here by herself. Cool. That was very pretty. God damn, that was awesome, dude. Well done.
Oh, did you need something?
No, I just wanted to say thank you for that.
I'd better get going.
I can't even pay the man.
It's so good to see you again.
Thank you.
Horses. All day
Right,
long.
so we came up here to eat.
Do you have any
Jesus.
idea how dull horses are?
Get so easily distracted here, and there's no place to sit. Okay. You alright? Let's see, down here then.
Poor Nilsine has been wrecked since her sister was killed.
The thing is, looks like interesting NPCs populates this place to the point where there's no place to eat. So I guess we'll just do it right here. Cooked rabbit. Eating too much. Yes, I knew that would happen. The cooked beef was the hot meal, was it not? And nor need. Alright. We'll sleep tonight. I suppose we could go back to the market tomorrow, but I think it makes more sense to just get on the road and head for Riften. As Carlia said, as quickly as possible. She's at least a half day ahead of us. Is this our room? It is. There's a bath there for use in the morning. That will be wonderful. Now, it's 2920 Volume 1, Morningstar. Oh, we have to read, don't we? We have to read it. I love this book series. Alright, so those of you who are unfamiliar, sometimes I will end a play session with a reading. When I do, I always tell you ahead of time, there will be no more gameplay from this point on. So, if you are at a point where there's another episode waiting for you to watch, and you'd like to skip ahead and not witness the reading, go right ahead. I will not hold it against you. You'll only miss Stilico turning down for the night. Those of you who would like to, hang out and listen to me read my favorite book series in the Elder Scrolls games, 2920 Volume 1, Morningstar. Book 1 of 2920, The Last Year of the First Era, by Karlovac Townway. First of Morningstar, 2920, in Mournhold, Morrowind. Almalexia lay in her bed of fur, dreaming. Not until the sun burned through her window, infusing the light wood and flesh colors of her chamber in a milky glow, did she open her eyes. It was quiet and serene, a stunning reverse of the flavor of her dreams, so full of blood and celebration. For a few moments, she simply stared at the ceiling, trying to sort through her visions. In the courtyard of her palace was a boiling pool which steamed in the coolness of the winter morning. At a wave of her hand, it cleared, and she saw the face and form of her lover Vivek in his study to the north. She did not want to speak right away. He looked so handsome in his dark robes, writing his poetry as he did every morning. "Vivek," she said, and he raised his head in a smile, looking at her face across thousands of miles. "I have seen a vision of the end of this war. The war, rather. After 80 years, I don't think anyone can imagine an end," said Vivek with a smile, but he grew serious, trusting Almalexia's prophecies. "Who will win, Morrowind or the Cyrodiilic Empire?" "Without Swithasil in Morrowind, we will lose," she replied. "My intelligence tells me the Empire will strike us to the north in early springtide, by first seed at the latest. Could you go to Artaeum and convince him to return?" "I'll leave today," she said simply. 4th of Morningstar, 2920. Gideon in Blackmarsh. The Empress paced around her cell. Wintertide gave her wasteful energy, while in the summer she would merely sit by her window and be grateful for each breath of stale swamp wind that came to cool her. Across the room, her unfinished tapestry of a dance at the imperial court seemed to mock her. She ripped it from its frame, tearing the pieces apart as they drifted to the floor. Then she laughed at her own useless gesture of defiance. She would have plenty of time to repair it and craft 100 more. The Emperor had locked her up in the castle, Castle Giavis 7 years ago, and would likely keep her here until he or she died. Oh, he meaning the Emperor, she meaning the Empress. With a sigh, she pulled at the cord to call her knight, Juk. He appeared at the door within minutes, fully uniformed as befitted an imperial guard. Most of the native Kothringi tribesmen of Blackmarsh preferred to go about naked, but Zook had taken a positive delight to fashion. His silver reflective skin was scarcely visible, only his face, neck, and hands. "Your Imperial Highness," he said with a bow. "Zook," said Empress Tavia, "I'm bored. Let's discuss methods of assassinating my husband today." 14th of Morningstar, 2920. The Imperial City in Cyrodiil. The chimes proclaiming Southwind's prayer echoed through the wide boulevards and gardens of the Imperial City, calling all to their temples. The Emperor Riemann III always attended a service at the Temple of the One, while his son and heir, Prince Juilik, found it more political to attend a service at a different temple for each religious holiday. This year it was the cathedral, at the Cathedral Benevolence of Mara. The Benevolence's services were mercifully short, but it was not until well after noon that the Emperor was able to return to the palace. By then, the arena combatants were impatiently waiting for the start of the ceremony. The crowd was far less restless, as the potentate Versailles had arranged for a demonstration from a troupe of Khajiit acrobats. "Your religion is so much more convenient than mine," said the Emperor to his potentate by way of an apology. "What is the first game?" "A one-on-one battle between two able warriors," said the potentate, his scaly skin catching the sun as he rose. "Armed befitting their culture." "Sounds good," said the Emperor, and clapped his hands. "Let the sport commence." As soon as he saw the two warriors enter the arena to the roar of the crowd, Emperor Riemann III remembered that he had agreed to this several months before and forgotten about it. One combatant was the potentate's son, Severian Chorak, a glistening ivory yellow eel, gripping his katana and wakizashi with his thin, deceptively weak-looking arms. The other was the Emperor's son, Prince Juilik, in ebony armor with a savage orcish helm, shield and longsword at his side. "This will be fascinating to watch," hissed the potentate, a wide grin across his narrow face. "I don't know if I've ever seen a Cyrodiil fight in Akaviri like this. Usually it's army against army. At last we could settle which philosophy is better. To create armor to combat swords, as your people do, or to create swords to combat armor, as mine do." No one in the crowd, aside from a few scattered Akaviri counselors and the potentate himself, wanted Severian Chorak to win. But there was a collective intake of breath at the sight of his graceful movements. His swords seemed to be a part of him, a tail coming from his arms to match the one behind him. It was a trick of counterbalance, allowing the young serpent man to roll up into a circle and spin into the center of the ring in offensive position. The prince had to plod forward the less impressive traditional way. As they sprang at each other, the crowd bellowed with delight. The Akaviri was like a moon in orbit around the prince, effortlessly springing over his shoulder to attempt a blow from behind. But the prince whirled around quickly to block with his shield. His counter-strike met only air as his foe fell flat to the ground and slithered between his legs, tripping him. The prince fell to the ground with a resounding crash. Metal and air melted together as Severian Chorak rained strike after strike upon the prince, who blocked every one with his shield. "We don't have shields in our culture," murmured Versailles to the Emperor. "It seems strange to my boy, I imagine. In our country, if you don't want to get hit, you move out of the way." When Severian Chorak was rearing back to begin another series of blinding attacks, the prince kicked at his tail, sending him falling back momentarily. In an instant he had rebounded, but the prince was also back on his feet. The two circled one another, until the snake man spun forward, katana extended. The prince saw his foe's plan and blocked the katana with his longsword and the wakizashi with his shield. Its short, punching blade impaled itself in the metal, and Severian Chorak was thrown off balance. The prince's long blade slashed across the Akavir's chest, and the sudden, intense pain caused him to drop both his weapons. In a moment, it was over. Severian Chorak was prostrate in the dust, with the prince's longsword at his throat. "The game's over!" shouted the Emperor, barely heard over the applause from the stadium. The prince grinned and helped Severian Chorak up and over to a healer. The Emperor clapped his potentate on the back, feeling relieved. He had not realized when the fight had begun how little chance he had given his son at victory. "He will make a fine warrior," said Versaduce, "and a great emperor." "Just remember," laughed the Emperor, "you Akaviri have a lot of showy moves, but if just one of our strikes comes through, it's all over for you." "Oh, I'll remember that," nodded the potentate. Riemann thought about that comment for the rest of the games, and had trouble fully enjoying himself. Couldn't the potentate be another enemy, just as the Empress had turned out to be? The matter would bear watching. 21st of Morningstar, 2920, Mournhold in Morrowind. "Why don't you wear that green gown I gave you?" asked the Duke of Mournhold, watching the young maiden put on her clothes. "It doesn't fit," smiled Tirala, "and you know I like red." "Doesn't fit because you're getting fat," laughed the Duke, pulling her down onto the bed, kissing her breasts, ooh, and the pouch of her stomach. She laughed at the tickles, but pulled herself up, wrapping her red robe around her. "I'm round like a woman should be," said Tirala. "Will I see you tomorrow?" "No," said the Duke. "I must entertain Vivek tomorrow. And the next day the Duke of Ebonheart is coming. Do you know, I never really appreciated Amalexia and her political skills until she left." "It is the same with me," smiled Tirala. "You will only appreciate me when I'm gone." "That's not true at all," snorted the Duke. "I appreciate you now." Tirala allowed the Duke one last kiss before she was out the door. She kept thinking about what he said. Would he appreciate her more or less when he knew that she was getting fat because she was carrying his child? Would he appreciate her enough to marry her? The year continues in Sun's Dawn. Awesome. I love this book series so much. Those of you who don't know, the Akaviri are actually serpent men. They're snake men. So the Emperor's son, Juelek, was fighting against a giant snake man, basically. Hence the tail, hence the silvery skin. And their fighting style is much more slippery and quick versus the Cyrodiilic armor and shield type style. Yeah, this book series is so good. Okay, anyway, that's where we'll end this play session, everyone. Miko's watching the door. Dargo and Hood are out there drinking and carousing, I'm sure. We'll get a good night's sleep and head for Riften in the morning. Until then, everyone, take care, and I will see you around.